Hey, Augusta Nation! Merry early Christmas, and this will probably be the last video we do before we come back on Monday. So, appreciate you joining me on the ride home. I've just left the shop. I was doing estimates today. We actually had a decent amount, and also taking a whole bunch of boxes from Webstaurant as far as for my wife's bakery, getting that out of our house so that we can move around for Christmas. This year we're hosting our family at our house, so wanted to make sure we had room for everybody to enjoy dinner and opening up gifts and things like that. So running around town a lot. Very fortunate. My wife handles I would say vast majority, but pretty much all of our shopping. I just left the shop, got my son his first pedal bike. He is 3 years old, so looking forward to seeing him do that, and we'll see. He's had his balance bike, so as far as the balance of it, he's good, but pedals, we'll see how that goes. I know he's going to be super excited. And as far as for Augusta, started out this morning, didn't have a Thursday meeting, just wanted the guys to get out there, have an early day, and get to enjoy their holiday vacation. So we here at Augusta Nation, as far as where we are currently, whenever we pay off our debt, and it's how I think most of our locations will operate as far as across the nation. Most people typically end up adopting the original location, and Mike's plan, his path. It's really good. So coming out soon, probably after the new year, will be available. It'll be Mike's that's the third book, I believe, but it's P for P, and it goes over the major three functions for a healthy work environment, good culture, and that's centered around pay for performance, profit sharing, and open book management. So he goes into great detail of how to set all that up. So here at Augusta, we will pay off our debt next year, and we will start doing what Bellingham does, which is 10% profit sharing done quarterly, and that goes to the field team. So looking forward to that. This year, we did, I know a lot of companies, and it's just semantics, just a nomenclature difference, but to me, when you call something a bonus, it is based on performance. And so, most people say, hey, here's your Christmas bonus, when it's just an arbitrary number of dollars or a gift card, and that is a Christmas gift. If it's not based on performance or specific metrics that you can measure, it can't be a bonus. It's a gift. And so I explained that to the guys today. It wasn't a whole lot of money. It was a handwritten card with a specific message to the team and $250 cash. So, and I let them know the difference that, semantics sometimes are important, because in my opinion, if you are working for a company and they call it a Christmas bonus, but you don't know why you got what you got, if everyone gets the same, and some people perform, everyone's going to have different performance, then it shouldn't be a bonus, it's a gift. And then in the other spectrum, if the Christmas bonuses that are not based on performance have different amounts for different people, but you don't know why, that can lead to some people having issues with it. So we did a Christmas gift because we're not doing profit sharing yet. And then as far as pay for performance, the guys know that every day they go out there, they have the opportunity to make a bonus as far as amount of money they earn based upon how much they produce. So they've got a base hourly wage of $15, but most of them beat that every day. So they get their bonus based on performance, and they will get a team profit sharing quarterly next year once we pay off the debt. So it'll probably be third quarter. And so, but I was really shocked at how appreciative the team was for the $250. It's not a lot of money. It's not life-changing by any means, but the team, each one of them, made it a point to show their appreciation and thank us. And that means a whole lot. Anything that if it helps them out and helps them out financially, as far as being able to do whatever, it's extremely rewarding to be able to provide that. And I'm very, very thankful to have a very appreciative team. I look forward to those quarterly bonuses because as far as what they should be, if we're doing $200,000 to $250,000 in profit, it should be $20,000 to $25,000 worth of bonuses to give out for the year. So super excited for that, and just really, really happy to have the team that I have right now. Feel very confident going into the new year with them, and I believe that we've got the staple of men that are going to provide the cultural armor, if you will, that will protect the culture we have, because they know that what we have will determine our success, and they're not going to let people get in the way of that. So super excited for that. I still don't write my own gifts. I'm 34 years old. You would think you're asking me to make an origami swan wrapping a rectangle box. So grandmother's going to wrap a present for me, and going to get some food because my wife's been super busy baking, and we have not cooked a meal all week, but that's okay. I'm gonna have some delicious hibachi, enjoy some wine, and relax for a little bit after the kids go to sleep. So I know I promised you a update on how weightlifting's going, how my program's going, and we'll do a more in-depth video of that. But I think I've been about 14 or 15, maybe 15 full weeks in. I feel absolutely amazing. My energy levels are up, my mood is up, sex drive is up. I feel pretty much like I'm 25 again. And it's probably a lot of it's a mental thing, because I've been used to having a dedicated routine in the gym since I was 15, and just recently, the past 2.5 years, I would get in for 12 weeks and then get out for 7 months. Get in and get out, and it's just been not consistent. So making time for it, had to shrink my program a little bit, and I think that's going to help with consistency. So I think a lot of people, whenever they get into either trying to modify their diet to lose weight, lose body fat, or get into the gym, they've got this plan that if they can't do the full plan, and I'm just like that. I'm like, man, if I can't get this full plan, I don't want to do any of it. And if I don't get into the gym, then my diet gets real askew. But making a plan that you're going to stick to is the number one factor of your success. So, if you're just new to it and you're trying to modify your diet, don't be so strict that you're not going to follow it. Kind of ease in a little bit. And, it could be just minor changes of, okay, if I've got 3 sugar beverages a day that I've been average drinking, and knock it down to 2, and then kind of wean it off until you get into where you're tracking your calories and making sure you're in a deficit. But weights wise, I feel awesome. Muscles feel full, strength is increasing, and just really enjoying it. But I enjoy training, so that's not typical, I would say. I think people do it for the result. I just enjoy the process. I enjoy being in the gym, lifting the weights, trying to progress each week, and I couldn't be happier. But I'll get more in depth in that with my programming. Still have not gotten into a regimen as far as the meal planning. I've pretty much been eating. I've just been trying to limit sweets and overeating and fast food. So I basically eat a chicken or a turkey sandwich once a day with maybe some pretzels or some veggie straws. I have some tuna and some rice, a breakfast sandwich as far as like a turkey sausage pita wrap in the morning, and then whatever Amber cooks for dinner. So, but we will get into that. Definitely, as far as for goals, you know, in order to do it correctly, you've got to track your macros. You've got to know what you're eating. I mean, carbs, fats, proteins, you know, makes up the calories. And if you're trying to lose fat, you've got to be in a caloric deficit. So you've got to burn more calories than you're consuming. And in order to do that, you first have to know where you're at. So not the most fun thing in the world, but doable. But before I get into all that, I just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas, and I appreciate you taking your time for the ride home. And I will talk to you Monday morning.